Alright, good morning everybody. So today we are going to essentially fully finalize everyone for winter. A couple observations. We didn't do any live video last week. We should have. We have a hive that's not alive anymore. Everyone is actually looking pretty good except for that hive. It has a smell, which is bad, and the few bees that are left around that one are a little bit feisty, so that's the one we're going to tackle first. Everyone is going to lose their super, and everyone is going to lose their strips today, because we are perfect halfway point between 42 and 56. Yep, we're at 49 days, so we are doing not so bad. Before we start, one of our local kitties. All right, we noticed this a couple days ago. There were a bunch of dead bees on the front, so I don't know if it was a robbing or an absconding. That can go in the freezer so we can save the comb. Pretty sure we can save all that. Yeah, go freeze all that, please. I would almost say what we had looked like robbing, because there's a bunch of dead bees on that. Maybe it was robbing, but let's see who's left. No, we're not. Well, maybe. Let me see. I don't like what I'm looking at. It has a smell, and this one's gonna have webbing on it, because I can see that webbing, which is hive beetles. Wax moth, excuse me. Bunch of dead bees. Nope, this has been taken over by beetles. I'm looking to see if there's a queen in this mess, because if there is, we can shake all these bees into a small 2-frame. But I'm not seeing that. Poor things. It's just littered with hive beetles. Crawling. All right, so these ladies really just need to be shaken off. They will go to another hive, but this hive is gone. There is no queen, and when Chris gets back, I'll give him an idea of what we need to do. Pretty sure there's no queen. Let me scoop them. Yeah, no queen. So I think it was, well, it could have been robbing, and then it was just taken over by hive beetles. All of this is covered. What? Hive beetles, like crawling. So these ladies just kind of shake them off in the middle. I don't know if this seems rock solid, so like I don't even know it's usable comb. Like that's like hard as a rock.
Okay.
So I'm not even sure it's something that the bees would use again. But I don't see why we couldn't tear this all off and melt it. But see. So if you could shake all the living bees out into the middle so they can find a place to go. And then the bottom board needs to be taken off. There's piles of different in there. So if you could do that for me, and I'll get moving with the rest of everybody. Okay? Thank you. We still have 10. One. We still have 10. Oh, my hand stinks. No, it's not. It's not my hand. Ugh, what is that? Not my hand. Okay. Stepping something. Oh. All right. So moving on with the rest of today. Everyone's losing a super. Everyone is losing all their strips. We take the strips out so they don't become... There's no queen. I look. If you see her, holler. But I don't... There's no queen. Those are just some homeless bees. So everyone should be feeding, including us. Ooh, nice cool air breeze. All we're gonna do is pull strips for the hives that only have a box. There we go. Because I don't want to risk hurting our queens. So that is all we're doing. This one's about halfway. So not really all that great, but it is what we got. Go. I'll come around and collect all those at the end. Alright, so it's going to be obnoxious, but I want them all to go down.
You have blow pipes in?
No. I pulled that one quicker than I wanted to, only because as I blew all that smoke, a whole bunch of hive beetles came out. So my gut should have told me 2 weeks ago to remove that super. They just had too much to protect when I saw the hive beetles at the top. So I was not going to let those hive beetles crawl down into this. This had 2 strips. There it is. All right. That is all we are doing. And everyone will get buckets of food tonight. This kind of gives me a good last little look of numbers before winter. gotta remember the hives that I don't have supers on, I can look at the tops, see if the queen's up there. This one's about 8 frames, so not bad. Ugh. Oh, that, wait a minute. No, that's the one that was the swarm. That's right. Alright. Not bad. Ugh. Couldn't get it smoking earlier, now I can. No queenie on the lid. There's a lot of y'all. There you go. This was a nice big swarm, and they've got 7 frames? Not bad. Not bad at all. Very sad. What lid did they have? Them? Is that one of my old lids? Aw. Well, I was wondering, oh, well, this feeder jar's completely, I was wondering if the feeder hole looked better than this one. We're eventually switching them all over to the white tops. They're a type of a, is that a PVC board? Oh, well, I don't know. What's the type of board the white ones are?
It's a PVC, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I... All right, well, I'll take that one. All right, hold on. That probably did not win me Beekeeper of the Year award. Oh, I was so worried about the queen being up here. This is a super. I wonder why it's so tall. Oh. Apparently I need coffee this morning. All right. I'm gonna Okay. It's a nice big healthy holly. Come on. I can't quite see up front. I don't like decapitating them either. All right. Whew. Ooh, okay. There's enough bees that I don't think we need to. Okay. Wasn't too many beetles, just kind of enough to go ew. And I don't know if I said it before, but the strips were for mites. And we don't want them to build up a resistancy to the type of chemical in the mites. Not bad. It's kind of like I do an experiment. The ones by the house are in the shade for a little part of the day. These guys are in full sun like almost all day. And look how much fuller they are. It's kind of interesting. Three more. Yes, that was a lot, but they have a super and I need it off. So if that makes them go down, good. I don't think that shake did anything but made them mad. 2 more. I was trying to figure out, oh, Chris is shaking me. Chris, was that off the empty one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. That one and this one have a little bit of stuff for them to rob. They're all in one corner, so move. Last one. This was us tying them to the stand during the hurricane. Oh, dear goodness. Well, save the best for last. Oh, y'all are just on the outside. Y'all look way bigger than you are. Okay. Huh? I can't hear. Oh yeah, there's nothing. That's a nice looking hive right before summer, or yeah, winter. how big they are. Full of freaking bees.
You saw?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're good. They look really good. So I can get the lid on. All right. And then we start doing OA treatment. Ooh, I need to figure that one out. Because we have some bottom boards that are plastic. We have a bottom board that is plastic. So we can't drill it. All right, those all have. All right. So not too bad. We're down officially to 10 hives, which is really good, I think. Everyone needs to be fed. So we will be making food, we will be feeding them. Sugar will be well needed. Now we're down to 10. So I would say that's a other than that, that is about it. We're not going to be doing weekly videos much anymore because it is winter time. You don't want to open them. Every time you open them this time of year, you can make them susceptible to other bees robbing them, because every time you open it, they have to reseal their lids. So we're just going to be looking at the jars in the mornings, feeding them, lifting them from the hind to see how heavy they are, and go from there. I have a wonderful helper. He's amazing. Keeps me going, keeps me on track, keeps everything all looking beautiful. One day, we will completely helpful to them. I would love to get rid of the grass. I think that's a lot of our beetle problem. Some beekeeper posted that they could put pelletized lime down, but the brand that they posted, I can't find anywhere online, so I don't know if it's just, you can use any. But other than that, this is our bee yard going into winter. 10 hives, not bad. Everyone needs to be fed. And if you are a beekeeper watching this, please feed your bees. I think that's part of what happened with my hive that I lost. It needed food and I didn't realize it, but also I let the beetles take over, which is another reason why we are removing everyone's supers, because compacting them is... Anyway, I hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend and happy Sunday.